Back for day 2 of Who Killed Mia. So this time there's no QR code on the outside here, but it does say do not open until completing day 1 objective, which we did. So I'm gonna go ahead and open this up and put it all on the computer. So a very common question people are asking is how I'm doing this. There really is no secret. You have to manually scan all the documents. I have a MacBook here and it comes with an app called Freeform. I used to use a site called Miro, but Freeform is offline. Also, I only scan the documents for the purposes of filming, so I do not share any documents with anyone. All right, well, let's go to those documents. Before we do, there is the site, and we can go ahead and read this first. We completed day 1, and here's day 2. Good morning, investigators. Let's get right into it. We know that the murderer was wearing a stolen costume, but we still don't know who did it. Objective A, open the day 2 evidence pack and identify 2 people who did not have the opportunity to steal the costume during rehearsal. Oh, there's another objective. I guess I can't see it yet until we solve objective A. All right, well, let's go to those documents. All right, so we have our day 1 documents, which we went over in the last video, and now we have our new ones under day 2. So something that I will get to that you can kind of see right here, there was this envelope, as you can see here, lots of stuff inside. So I wasn't quite sure what it was and how I was going to scan it, especially because it turned out to be this plastic full of like see-through plastic stars. And then also a bunch of puzzle pieces. So I'm not gonna bore you guys with my lack of puzzle solving skills. So you'll see the completed puzzle here already. There's a note here too, but we'll go through it later. And again, I'm just gonna go in order of the numbers because each evidence has a number on it. And we'll start with evidence 001. All right, I still don't know how to pronounce this. Teen Kultur, right? Kultur. This is the same magazine as in part 1, or day 1, sorry. Breaking news, Mia Star investigation live updates. Fan cleared, which we helped, I guess. Social media star Trixie Rose and others identified as new suspects. Okay, so Trixie's a new suspect. This looks like a picture at the airport. Los Angeles, California. Detectives at WDI, which I still don't know what that means as well. Something Department of Investigations? World? Is it World Department? Anyways, detectives at WDI released a statement Monday indicating that all charges against Anna Palmer, once believed to have been the likely perpetrator of Mia Star's murder, have been dropped. Palmer posted online after the news broke. Like I said from the beginning, I love Mia, could have never done something like that. Send my prayers to Mia's family and the entire Starmy. Hashtag Who Killed Mia. WDI's Los Angeles unit now have their eyes set on 4 new suspects. Fellow social media star Trixie Rose, Star's boyfriend of 4 years, Luke Adams, boyfriend, and Star's manager and videographer Natalie Moreno and David Ellis, respectively. Yeah, we saw on last time that on her YouTube channel, it looked like David was the boyfriend, at least for that video. Detectives have brought all 4 suspects into the station for further questioning. It is now day 2 without a convicted killer. The investigation is ongoing. All right, let's just move on. What is this? So we have evidence 002. Image references. This is another costume. Is it the same bathroom though? And someone went through the ceiling here. Description of evidence, bunny costume, bunny mask, squeeze bottle, drop ceiling tile with stains. Additional notes, costume found on the ground in stall 1. Oh, it fell through. Drop ceiling tile is on the ground underneath the costume. Tile has circular liquid staining. Unclear which stall the perp was in. Could have pushed up tile in stall number 1 or number 2 and placed costume on top of ceiling tile. Okay, so basically they hid the tile and then later it fell, or did they just find it like this? Okay, not quite sure what this means yet, but we're just gonna keep going through to the next document. Evidence 003, evidence submission, items, costume, container. Description of items submitted, staining on costume/mask exterior. Appears to be dry blood. Oh, okay. Check for match with victim. Strong smell in interior of mask. Strong smell. like a smoker or something. Container with clear liquid inside, similar smell to mask interior. Clear liquid. What could that be? Okay, I am going to take a note of that. I'm just going to write clear liquid smell. All right, let's move on. Evidence 004, we have a witness questioning transcript. This is Michelle. Do we know who Michelle is? All right, this questioning was completed over the phone. Detective, hello, is this Michelle Lowe? Yes, who is this? Michelle, this is Detective Joe Concealy with the WDILA unit. Do you have a second? Oh, okay. How can I help you? We found a bloody costume tagged number 23 in the ceiling of the backstage bathroom this morning, and number 23? No way. That's the exact one that went missing on Friday. Oh, really? Yes, I specifically remember that number. It was one of the few that needed a new logo on the shirt. We were trying to get it fixed before the show on Sunday. I just figured someone had forgotten to return it. Interesting. Any idea who could have taken it? I wish I did, but no. I can just forward you the email I sent everyone for you to look over. Maybe that'll help. Thank you, Michelle. That would be great. Of course. Glad I could be helpful. That'll be all for today. We'll let you know if we have any more questions. Okay. Good luck with the rest of your investigation. All right, so it could have been stolen ahead of time. I think that's what this is saying. Let's take a note here. It's missing on Friday. So that means someone could have entered with it already on or underneath their clothes or something, carrying it with them. I don't know. All right, next. Evidence 005. We have an email here. This is probably, the email from Michelle Lowe. Please return all costumes after use. Let's see. Okay. Friday, May 20th at 4:30 p.m. Hello all, just a friendly reminder to return all props and costumes after use. We have one that wasn't returned today after this morning's dance rehearsal. So if you happen to have it, please return ASAP. I will be on site until late this evening and tomorrow until noon. Okay, so we have a time frame. I mean, does it really give us more of a time frame? So now do we know what they were used for? It says something about dance rehearsal. So I do probably want to figure out what time that was. We know she sent this at 4:30 though, after this morning. So I need to put this morning. I don't know what else sticks out. We'll just move on for now. So when I saw this, I wasn't too excited. We have 4 interrogation transcripts, about 1.5 pages each. Probably more so because I'm by myself. I have to read both parts. But let's get through this. Starting with 006. And this is with Luke. Please state your full name for the record. Luke Adams. Tell me, Luke, what was your relationship like with Mia? Mia was the love of my life. That's all there is to say. I'm still in shock about all of this. Luke, that wasn't the question. What was your relationship like? Good? Bad? Ups and downs? Oh, sorry. Yeah, our relationship was good. We've been going strong for just about 4 years at this point. Or, had been. Sorry. That's interesting. We have multiple sources suggesting otherwise. Sources? What are you, a gossip magazine? Find someone who actually knows something, who knows us. Oh, so Natalie and David don't know anything either? Natalie and... no, they don't. Wonder why he's not saying David's name. Mia was too good for Natalie, and Natalie knew it. Wait, Mia was too good for Natalie? Oh, I see. As her manager. Mia was about to drop her. Have you asked her about that? And David? You mean the guy who's been MIA for the past month? Dealing with all the crap of his own family? Yeah, no, he doesn't know a thing. Either way, they can prove you were at the venue on the day the costume was stolen and on the day Mia was murdered. Ooh, so he was there during the rehearsal. I didn't do it! Would you stop accusing me? Whoa. Quick to defense there, Luke. I never accused you. I'm just telling you what we know. You're over here painting me as some crazy boyfriend. Am I supposed to stay calm? I was in Mia's room the whole time on Friday. How about you talk to your trusted sources about that, huh? All of them can confirm that. Hey, what does that mean? Like he didn't steal a costume? I will do that. Thanks for the advice. But that still doesn't explain your whereabouts during the incident. Like I said in my statement, I went to the bathroom after talking with Mia. Ooh, that places you there. Luke, that's not true. Your statement never said that. Well, it's the truth. I don't know what else you want me to say. Luke, we're going to need more than that. You've been seen acting aggressively towards Mia on multiple occasions, including moments before her murder. Then you vanished until the incident. Okay, fine, yeah. Mia and I got into a little bit, but I would never lay a hand on her. I'm not a monster. And then, yeah, I went to the bathroom to cool off. What more do you want from me? Stands up. Okay, so he's saying he went to the bathroom, but in his earlier statement from day one, he said he went outside, right? Detective also rising. Get back to your seat, please. All right, all right. I think it's best we put this conversation on pause for a bit. Oh, this is from his lawyer who's also present. All right, well, let's take some notes here. Okay, so if I'm reading this right, he was there on Friday, so he could have stolen the costume. And then I think this is talking about on Sunday, though, that he went to the bathroom after talking to Mia. So just before she died. I think that's what it's saying. Or it could be on Friday. No, no, no. He had to have the costume with him. And then he went to the bathroom to cool off or to hide the costume. All right, let's just keep moving. Next, we have Natalie. Please state your full name for the record. Natalie Moreno. Thanks, Natalie. Do you understand why you're being called in today? I saw Anna was acquitted, so I imagine you're trying to get more info from people close to Mia. I get it. Glad we're on the same page. So were you close to Mia? I discovered her 4 years ago, and I've been her manager ever since. Yeah, I'd say we were close. I can imagine the stresses of managing such a big name influencer must have been a lot. You two must have worked together well. Of course we did. You don't get to this level of success with a bad relationship. Of course. I want to ask though, David mentioned that you and Mia have some tension leading up to the show. Care to elaborate? Oh, David? He's been overworking himself since his mom died. He's probably projecting, but yeah, things have been a little stressful the last few weeks. We had Mia's nomination and a filming schedule that we needed to meet. Oh, and we had a couple delays with the fan club project. You know how it is. Got it. So she was mad, stressed at you over that. Any other tensions you can think of? Nope, not really. Interesting. Luke mentioned Mia was looking for new management and you were aware of this. Can't imagine you would have been very happy to hear that, especially since it sounds like you've been with her from the beginning. Well, that's only half true. Once you're at Mia's level, of course you're going to attract people dying to get on the inside, but she was never going to actually leave me. She knew we were a great team, and separating would have been bad news for both of us. Why is that? Bad news for both of you. Sure. Let's talk about the moment you left Mia's room then. We have security footage of you leaving, then quickly re-entering to get what looks to be an envelope. Seemed like something important was in there. Yeah, that was Natalie who came back. And then it had a question mark on the security cam footage. I mean, it was the draft of our PR letter and puzzle for the fan club project. Oh, puzzle. Okay. So that's what that puzzle is. I'd say it was important. Wait, so this, oh yeah, okay. I mean, I'll get to this later, but it says contents for PR package for Mia's approval. Yeah. So this is what Natalie was holding. There's no blood on it. One of your major tensions, I remember. But then you just coincidentally reappear in Mia's room right after security was called. Like I said in my statement, I was in the conference room after the whole Trixie dish thing. I ran over to the dressing room as soon as I heard they called medics. Seems pretty convenient to me. How about Friday? Were you also at rehearsals when the costume was stolen? Oh, why would you say that? You should just say, were you there on Friday? Okay, yes, but I was by Mia pretty much the whole time. We all arrived together and left together. Not sure how this applies to me. So Mia is the only one who can attest to your whereabouts? How fortunate. Look, call Luke, call David, ask them again. I was busy with Mia. Not sure what else I can say. It's the truth. Okay, I think I've heard in everything I need for now. We'll be in touch. Thank you. Okay, well, let's see. One thing that stood out, of course, is this puzzle. We will definitely get to this. I don't know what other new info I got from this. We already understand Natalie's motive, which would be revenge because she was about to get let go. It's not really a strong motive. I know during day one I thought it could be her, but I don't know, the motive is just not there. I do feel like there's something important here though. I'm not sure. I mean, she says she's there. She admits she's there on Friday, and her only alibi would have been Mia, so that's not gonna help her. And I think that's it. I'm not too sure. Maybe we'll come back to this if we have to. Let's move on. We got David. Please state your full name for the record. David Ellis. David, tell me about your relationship to Mia. I'm her videographer and editor. I have been for the past 2.5 years. Got it. David, we brought you in today because we discovered the perpetrator's costume was stolen at some point on Friday during rehearsals. You were there, right? Huh? So Anna stole it on Friday? Anna is no longer a person of interest for us. Please answer the question. Wow, she isn't? But yes, yeah, I was there. You must have some footage from Friday then, right? Given your job? Actually, I don't, unfortunately. It was a pretty hectic day. We had the rehearsal and had to finish up her vlog so it could be posted the next day. Just didn't have time before we left the venue. Figured I'd get some on show day. Interesting. Can you remember if anyone seemed out of character? Honestly, no one really did. We were all kind of focused on our own things. Sorry. Okay, let's talk about Sunday then. Your witness statement says that before you and Natalie left the room, the conversation turned tense. Can you elaborate? Sure. We've all been working on this project for Mia. Well, mostly Nat has. But it's been pretty intense for the past few weeks, especially with some of the things Mia had been requesting. So I think they both were just frustrated with each other. I don't know all the details. I'm sure Natalie would be thrilled to help though. Everyone's saying, ask this person, ask that person. Okay, we'll ask her. But what about Luke? You mentioned you hung around near the room after you left. Did you overhear anything they were talking about? Not really, but I do know they've been going through some issues recently. We've had to pause a couple of shoots recently because Luke kept interrupting. Interrupting? Yeah, Luke has a tendency to barge into our work to talk to Mia. And recently, these talks have been more like Luke yelling at Mia, if you ask me. It's hard to ignore. Good to know. So, you left Mia's room on Sunday. You hung around for a few, then what? Mia told us she wanted a bit more time to herself, so figured I'd try to be a little productive and shoot some B-roll footage of the wardrobe and stagecraft areas. Okay, he did mention about B-roll footage, but not where he was going to take it. Stuff I couldn't get to on Friday. By the time I got back, she was already, Okay, if you could give us those video files, that would be very helpful. Yes, of course. And if I can help with anything else, please let me know. Thanks for cooperating, David. Okay, so if he has those videos, that's a pretty good alibi. I'm just going to put that this video footage can possibly be his alibi. We already know Luke is kind of aggressive. We might know why already, but we'll see if we discover it in these new documents as well. There was another thing too. I mentioned these specific areas here. We might have to go back to some of the documents from day one, particularly those maps or that map to see where these are. But for now, let's move on. It's just as a reminder, we are trying to clear 2 people who have alibis for not being able to steal the costume on Friday. So that would mean David would have to have video footage on Friday though, but he doesn't. He just said he didn't do anything on Friday. All right, let's see. Let's move on. Please state your full name for the record. Trixie Veronica Rose. Thanks, Trixie. Do you know why we've asked you to come in today? Let me guess. Because of what I said yesterday? I think you should let it go. Wait, what did she say? I think you should answer the questions. You perform a song that clearly alludes to your relationship with Mia. Then, moments after the incident, you're caught on video insisting that she had it coming. How do you explain that? Okay, that's what she means by what she said. Everyone needs to chill about that. I only said that because I thought they were talking about my music. How could I have known Mia was dead at that point? You had plenty of time. We have footage of you going into the stagecraft room after your performance instead of going back to your dressing room with your team. Then no sign of you until after the alarm went off. That's a lot of time with no Trixie. All right, first off, the fact that you're even implying it could have been me is seriously whack. Who says whack anymore? You really think I could have done it? Put on a lit performance, walk off stage, then turn into a killer? You're willing, man. Wait, that Willin? I don't know. I'm old. But this whack sounds like people trying to, what is it, use Gen Z terms. Trixie, you aren't answering the question. Where were you during all of that time? Somewhere private. My lead dancer's been working almost as hard as me for weeks, and that performance showed it. So yeah, we went somewhere to take a few minutes away from everyone. Is that such a crime? Lead dancer, eh? No, but murder is. Let's focus on that. We spoke to your dancer. He alleges you were there for only a few minutes, then disappeared. What do you have to say about that? Is that in a later document? Your girl had to pee. Jesus Christ. You guys are wasting your time here, for real. You're forgetting the fact that you were also one of the people who were at rehearsals when the costume was stolen. It all seems rather convenient, Trixie. Are you kidding me? You really think I had the energy to do that after the day I had? I mean, my flight was delayed so many times. They had to reschedule my rehearsal. I barely had time to change, let alone plan a murder. Ha ha ha, this is such a joke. Okay, I think my client would like a break. Let's pick back up tomorrow. Thanks. It's the second person to have a lawyer. Is that saying a lot? If you bring in a lawyer, like it's because you're guilty? Or, I don't know, or you have the resources. All right, let's take a few notes. So I'm just writing this part that she went to the stagecraft room with the lead dancer, but she left at some point. So just that the lead dancer cannot confirm the alibi. What else? Oh, she says she had to pee. So that would place her in the restroom. But if she hid it in the bathroom, I would avoid saying anything related to the restrooms. But that's just what I think if I were writing this. And then, of course, she had to have been at the rehearsals because she had to rehearse. This part too, I don't know why this stuck out. It said her flight was delayed and they had to reschedule her rehearsal. Barely had time to change. Okay. All right, let's just move on then. All right, witness. This must be the lead dancer. Cameron, thanks so much for coming in. I just have a few questions and then we'll let you go on with your day. Sure thing, detective. What's up? I couldn't resist. We have footage of you and Trixie going into the back area after your performance. What were you doing? Oh, yeah. Well, we were all on an adrenaline high, and Trix told me she wanted to show me something away from her team, so I went with her. Somewhere private, if you know what I'm saying. No, I don't know what you're saying. I mean, I can share details, but I'm supposed to be keeping things on the DL. Someone is dead, Cameron. This isn't exactly the time to keep things on the DL. You know what? Fair enough. Trixie and I have a physical relationship. Not exactly the thing she wants to get out there. Trixie Rose hooks up with her dancer. Not the best thing for publicity, It's just like Britney, huh? Got it. Do you remember how long you two were being physical back there? I don't know, maybe a few minutes at most. At some point, Trix told me she'd be right back. Seemed pretty urgent, like she had to use the bathroom or something. So I kind of just waited there, but the alarm went off before she came back. Thanks, Cameron. Do you remember seeing anything else worth mentioning? Sorry, bro. Not really. Am I good to go now? That'd been really funny if it was BRUH. Yes, that's all for now. Thanks again, Cameron. Bruh. All right, so finally at this envelope now. So on the outside, it said contents for PR package for Mia's approval. And this is the note that was in there. This is the completed puzzle, which formed the star, which we now know was, I think, it's supposed to be given for fans or something. And then I don't know what these are. They were like these tiny see-through plastic stars. So I just figured there were different sizes and I just arranged it. So if we had to count, that was just my initial instinct. If we had to count the numbers of the different sizes. And this, of course, is obviously a QR code. So we'll go there. First, let's read this note. To the Starmie. Wow. From Mia, just a small town girl, to Mia, creator of the year. And she didn't win yet, though. And yes, I now know she was nominated for Creator of the Year and was presenting for Breakout. So I won't get that confused in this video. We did it. None of this would have been possible without you. As a small token of my gratitude, I wanted to give you a first look into a project that's been swirling around in my head. A dedicated place for just us, or just for us. Take a look around and let me know what you think. Love y'all to the stars and back. XOXO. M. Okay, well, let's go to this link. All right, this is it. Something out of this world is coming soon. The stars aren't aligned yet. And that's it. There's nothing else here. Is this one of those stereogram things? There's something hidden in this image. Oh, I have those plastic stars too that are see-through. There's no way I'm supposed to do something with those. Okay, well, let's just come back to this. Let's finish all the documents, which this is the last one, at least out of day 2. Oh, so this is the B-roll footage. All right, so this is from David. On Sunday, 6:55, this is the outside of the door. So 101 was for Mia, 102 was for Trixie. And then we have the rabbit masks, the costume rack, and another helmet here at 7:05. So we remember that it was estimated to be at around 7:11. That's when it happened. I think we're going to have to put all these together in chronological order with the shots from day 1, which I might as well just do right now. All right, that took way longer than I wanted it to be, but I did notice one thing happening here, and this is probably all that I needed to find. Actually, I thought it was going to be the same exact time, but 3 seconds. Now I don't know what this means. Never mind. All right, let's just walk through this then. Okay, so starting at 6:54, we see Luke come, and at this time we know that Natalie and David are inside. So Luke comes knocking, and 5 seconds later he goes in, and David and Natalie come out. Then we see David just hang around here, which the detective mentioned he was kind of staying around that door, but apparently didn't hear anything or nothing specific. Then after this, we see Natalie come back, and this is 6:55, which is 10 seconds later. So she comes here, we can see her in this shot, and then 10 seconds later comes back to the door with the envelope. So 3 seconds after that, we see David has footage of her door. So that means that Natalie went inside, but that wouldn't matter because she's not like she's in her costume, and we see the camera footage of a bunny for someone in the bunny costume coming in later. Okay, I don't know what this means then. Unless, what is this? Is this the envelope? Oh, so did she leave the envelope there? Because 17 seconds later, she's already down this hall, which you have to like kind of do a loop around here. Like you have to walk here, down this hall, and go down here, and then take a left to go here. And she has the envelope in her hand though. Okay, so she didn't give it to her. So that means she didn't go inside. Okay, I don't know what any of this means. And Anna's just chilling here by the clothes rack. And this is Natalie right here. She walks past Anna, and Anna makes a run for the bathrooms. And then she keeps going. And then at 6:57, David is still outside Mia's room and takes a picture of her door. Don't see anything weird about this. And then a few seconds later, or 15 to be exact, takes a picture of Trixie Rose's door. And I also don't see anything that sticks out here. Okay, so 7:01, he takes a picture or video. This is camera footage, B-roll of all these masks and this clothing rack. Is that the same one by the dressing room? No, this one doesn't have the masks here. So where is this? The stage head, right? Okay, let's get the map actually. Let me double check here. David says the wardrobe and stagecraft area. Oh, okay, so that's where he got that footage of the masks and the robes. Yeah, so that would be around this area. So he's around here at 7:01, and 7:02. Then at 7:04, Luke leaves the room. 7:05, he has a picture of a bunny mask, but it's like cropped off. Could he be wearing it? And then error, this file is corrupt and cannot be opened. I wonder why. And then 7:10, we can see the bunny entering the room. So it's 5 minutes later. Where is this? I mean, he is directly where the costumes are, but the person would have got the costume on Friday anyway, so it's not like you had to have access to it on Sunday, but you would just need somewhere to change. Anyways, we're trying to clear 2 people. So let's think about this. Is this person leaving with this group? And is this logo backwards? The door is slightly ajar. They would have had to know when these bunnies were going to go on too, right? Or did they just come back from performing? Is there something about the mask that you can tell? Because this one's very suspicious. Like, why is it only the top part of the mask? All the eyes look the same. The ears. I don't know. I don't know what these new documents are telling me. All right, let's just recap the objective here. So we need to identify 2 people who did not have the opportunity to steal the costume during rehearsal. So we are focusing on Friday. So maybe I don't need to worry so much about what happened on Sunday. I need to go back and think about Friday. So let's look at this schedule again. So we see that on Friday, we have the opening performer, which was Trixie, right? Breakout creator, which was Mia, or the presenter was Mia. I know that now. I understand now. Then we have more presenters, closing performer. Is this the closing performance? All the dancers? Does it say here? It doesn't say here. It just says opening performance and closing performance. But they mentioned that the dancer was with Trixie, right? Were they dancing in bunny outfits though? And then she sent the email at 4:30 p.m. on Friday, right? So she can't be talking about this closing performance. It must be the opening performance. I don't know what that tells me either. Like who was there in the morning or at any point during this whole time? I don't know. What was the point of this too? This whole QR code and these little stars here. Don't understand. All right, well, I don't want to be here for like half an hour or whatever, just being stumped. So I'm just going to look at the hints. Hint 01. Let's do it. Flying takes a lot out of you, especially your time. The first suspect you're clearing could speak more on that. Okay, so I did notice, and I did think there was something special about that flight being delayed and her rehearsal being rescheduled. But does that clear someone? Well, the hint says the first suspect you're clearing could speak more on that. Okay, so we're clearing Trixie Rose. But why? Okay, before I look at the second hint, let's go back. Flight was delayed so many times they had to reschedule my rehearsal. So when did they reschedule it to? We don't have any information on that. And then this part where it's talking about going away, this is talking about Sunday when she goes with the dancer. So that's not really important for this objective that we're trying to solve right now. This part about the rehearsal being rescheduled. So someone would have to steal the outfit after the rehearsal, right? Let's go back to that email actually. Return all props. Okay, this is sent at 4:30, like I mentioned. This is during the final performance, at least when it was originally scheduled. We have one that wasn't returned today after this morning's dance rehearsal. So there was a morning dance rehearsal. But if hers was delayed, if Trixie's performance or rehearsal was delayed, there was still a dance rehearsal in the morning. Maybe you have to go back to day one and see what everyone says about Friday. We know we have this info here. Does anyone say anything else about Friday? I don't think so. Oh, can't forget about this. Is it written in the stars? I see. Okay, so I think we have to go back to the site and then try to find these stars. Maybe I don't need to use the physical ones, but those are the sizes that I'm looking for. No, that can't be because depending on your resolution, it will be different sizes. Okay, so there's a huge star here. Is this what we're looking for? These kinds of stars? Oh my gosh. The stars aren't aligned yet. So how do I align them? Do I need to look on this on a phone? Is that why? Okay, I'm checking on my phone. Am I overthinking this? Okay, I don't know. I'm just gonna have to go to the second hint then. I still can't even explain why Trixie Rose is cleared. I mean, it just says that her rehearsal was delayed, but I mean, is the dancers not performing with her? Is that why? So there was still a dance rehearsal in the morning, but she comes late. So maybe that's it. She missed the dance rehearsal. I don't know. Okay, we're just gonna go with that. All right, hint number 2. Did you explore Starmie's world? Once you get in, you'll be able to clear suspect number 2. Once you get in, we are supposed to do something there? The stars aren't aligned yet. Okay, is there something here? Something out of this world is coming soon. What do they mean once you get in? Is this supposed to be a site and it's just not ready yet? There's no way they would release this game and it's not ready yet. Once you get in. Okay, so there must be a way to get in. Oh, I'm gonna take out this physical ones. Oh my gosh, I think I see it now. Okay. Sorry, guys. Okay. I don't know how I'm going to show this. Maybe I'll just do it and then take a picture of it later. But on here, actually, I can't show you guys on the digital one. So this is written in the stars, right? Now let's go to the note that was in the PR package. This is what I was missing. It was hidden in plain sight. The stars. It's written in the stars. Okay, I don't think I need the physical ones, right? Unless it determines how to interpret this. Okay, well, I mean, obviously we have a website here, right? So let's just start writing this out. All right, so we have www.sta, then we have R-M-Y, no dots, right? S-W-O, oh, R-L, okay, and then D dot C-O-M. Okay, so that's it. Let's go to this site. All right, and I believe we have some video. This is Natalie. Well, let's just put on my headphones just in case. It just says world cutoff here. $5. Join now. Star tier. Includes one extra video per week, merch discounts, live stream Q&As, and access to Discord. Recent posts by Mia. This is Mia? Oh, test post. Seems like everything's working. All right, let's see if this plays.
Pluto is definitely a planet. No, it's not. Dude, it's round. It goes around the planet. So
I'm literally gonna murder you. I've listened to you the whole car ride. Okay, and we are running seriously late, guys. We have to go. I already set up the live stream. I'm just gonna leave it running. Mia, come on. We have people waiting on us.
No. What about me?
He said he stayed in there. This is Friday at 10 or 11 a.m.-ish. Just a bottle flip. Okay. He said he stayed in there.
Yeah,
All you want to do is take a picture, take a selfie. You don't even want to talk.
Yes, please. Okay, let's go.
I wonder if he is bringing up that video, right? The boyfriend video. Okay, so I didn't catch the end time. Let's just see. So until 11:37. So let's go back real quick. Where should I write it? Should I write it on his interrogation? So we know he's in the dressing room from 10:58 to 11:37. That's all that first video really tells us. Let's go to the next video, I guess. Okay, we have this is David. Audio is effed up. Okay, this is Tuesday, and this is Sunday, May the previous Sunday.
Hello. This is a test that my amazing manager wanted me to take. I like this look though. I'm feeling good in it. Okay, bye. I'm hungry.
Okay. Woohoo, posts are working. Oh, okay, so I guess it was just this video that's relevant. All right, well, let's go check out that schedule. So we're looking from time frame 10:58 to 11:37. What was going on then? So from 10:58 to 11:37, that is when probably Mia had to rehearse for the breakout creator, presenting the breakout creator. But the opening performer, okay, so the opening performer was Trixie, but she was late. So does that mean that they switched it up and they had the dance rehearsal in the morning? That doesn't really prove anything unless it's just that he was in the room right after the dance rehearsal and wouldn't have been able to steal it, or someone stole it before. I don't know. Would you have like the whole day to steal it? Or because when did somebody steal it? That's obviously what we don't know, right? So even if Luke is in there from 10:58 to 11:37, that's because that's how long it takes for Mia, right? She comes back right after, I guess, for this rehearsal for presenting. Then they talk for a bit, and then this live stream ends at 11:37. So I don't know. I guess this is supposed to clear him. I don't know. Let's just go with it then. So I'm going to pick Luke and Trixie. But should I just read the third one just in case, see what it says? No, because I could be wrong. But I'm going to go with my guess. Okay, so we're going to clear Trixie and Luke. I don't feel confident at all, but that's what everything is leaning towards, especially the hints. All right, submit. Oh, correct. All right, cool. Solve next objective. Okay, objective B. Which 3 pieces of evidence clear these suspects? Oh, okay, so it's not an entirely new objective. So we have the website, which is, well, first for Trixie, we have her interrogation. Is that even here? But no, but I see the website. So that would be for Luke. Oh, 1 of 3. Okay, so this is just... No, I have to pick 3. Wait a second. Costume and bathroom, evidence submission, the email, the PR package. Oh, the video. Yeah, the first video is what... But that's in here. Okay, so it's not the website then. It's the first video. What's the difference still? Can I pick more than 1? Yeah, I don't... Okay. I am really confused because is it asking me which 3 pieces of evidence for both Trixie and Luke? This looks like it's all just Luke's stuff because it would be the PR package, which is, yeah, 0011, this one. Because in here we have the note, which leads us to the site. And then we have the video, the particular video that we needed. And then the website. I don't know if I'm doing this right. Okay, let's just see what happens. No. All incorrect. Okay, surely it's this video, because this was the specific video that we needed, right? And then what about Trixie? I thought it was her interrogation where she mentions about the flight being delayed. Maybe we do need the article. No, the article didn't have the schedule. Let's go back. Hold on. This is the one with the schedule. The email mentions the dance rehearsal still going on in the morning and the costume not being returned. It's not really clearing anybody. What's going on here? Hold on. Oh, video 1. Oh, you know what? I picked the wrong video. It's the dressing room video. I had it all flipped, all reversed. This is the live stream one. Or I don't know if they're all live stream, but this is the one where Luke is in the dressing room. Then we have the PR package. Let's try the website again. Okay, so we have the correct video now. And we know it's not these 2. Okay, so this video alone, is that not enough to clear Luke? What would it be? Michelle's email just mentions, let's go back to that email. So it's sent at 4:30 p.m. So this is much later in that day. He was in the live stream in the morning. Just a friendly reminder, return everything. One wasn't returned today after this morning's dance rehearsal. Okay, so it's during the morning's dance rehearsal. I'm going to assume that we need this bit of info to clear Luke, because we know when it was stolen, roughly Friday morning. All right, I'm going to put that. Now what? We know it's not this, and we know it's not the PR package. So what else? Costume and bathroom. I could take that look at that again. Why is it referencing this article again? Oh, sorry, this is the new article. So I did notice that too. Let's go to this article. That she's at an airport. Oh, there you go. She's giving the middle finger. Okay, so this was taken on Friday. So she arrived at 6:10. Okay, so not only does she say her flight delayed, but this is the proof. That's right, we can't just take her word on it. I was looking for the interrogation. That would have been bad, like just believing what she says. Okay, well, there you go. So let's go back. So I don't know about this email. I'm going to keep it there and try this, but I'm going to look at this one again, the costume in the bathroom. So this would only matter if we're trying to figure out what happened on Sunday, right? I don't think this has anything to do with Friday because they wouldn't have discarded it yet. We're just trying to find out who stole it. Okay, and then we have pretty much everything else I think we've either tried or I know that definitely is not it. Okay, let's go with this. Yes. I mean, I don't feel really good about that, but anyways, nice job. The website test video proves that Luke was in the dressing room and did not have the opportunity to steal the costume. I don't know. I guess so, because he walks in with everybody, and then when they're done, it would have been stolen already or not returned already. And Trixie's flight was delayed. We can see in the Team Couture article that she landed at LAX around 6:30 p.m., way past when the costume was stolen. Okay, and then I guess the email just confirms that it was stolen during the morning rehearsal. Okay, that is it. I think clearing Luke is a pretty big deal because he had a really strong motive, right? If he figured out that something was going on between Mia and David, but I guess it's not Luke. And Trixie, I kind of felt like it wasn't her from the beginning. Originally, I thought it was because she was performing on Sunday, but it's kind of like it's the obvious one, and it's not, it's not always the obvious one. There's no real strong motive there either. So we do have just Natalie and David left. And I was strongly suspicious of Natalie. I don't know. We'll see. So that was day 2. We solved it. Kind of. I'll be honest, that was pretty rough. The picture and the article, that was really good. I missed that. And I remembered that it was a picture of an airport and it was talking about her flight being delayed. I should have caught that one. I think this one was pretty cool. You know, lining up the stars to get the correct site versus scanning this QR code and getting stuck. We'll see how day 3 goes. Mentioned in the previous video, not quite sure how often we'll be able to release videos this year. So if you're interested, definitely hit that notification bell so you know exactly when the next video comes out. Still very much passionate about murder mystery games, escape room games, anything puzzle related. And I hope you guys are too. I hope you guys are enjoying these videos, being able to solve it together. Also, we're still trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. So if you haven't yet, please do subscribe, or just hope to see you in the next video, and we'll see you then.